U.S. approves another $1.25 billion United States dollars grant to Ukraine.
Here's a summary of the article.
Ukraine's state budget received a $1.25 billion United States dollars grant from the United States of America on Friday, the 28th of April. Details. The funding was provided through the World Bank's Trust Fund as part of the fourth additional round of financing for the public expenditures for administrative capacity endurance in Ukraine. The funds will be used to cover pension payments, payments to internally displaced persons, healthcare workers' wages, and state emergency service workers' wages. Since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion, Ukraine has received around $16 United States dollars. The partnership with the United States and the World Bank team during the war allows the government of Ukraine to finance priority social expenditures in full. At the same time, the assistance in the form of grants does not increase the debt burden and contributes to the stabilization of the financial system, Ukraine's finance minister Serhiy Marchenko said.
This post received a score of 33,000, with an upvote ratio of 83%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This is 15 hours of the US military's budget for perspective.
Holy shit.
What are they even doing with 1.5 bill every 15 hours LMAO? Why is that amount so big?
Has a breakdown.
More context.
This is helpful. I skimmed through the Wikipedia page I linked but didn't even notice that veterans' benefits aren't included in the military budget, but I guess that makes sense.
Veterans' benefits are handled by the VA, not the DoD.
Yeah, they aren't government property anymore, so who cares about them? Most politicians, it seems.
Their anti-abortion policy is similar. They'll do whatever it can to get you into this world, or military, but once you're out, you're on your own.
They care about you but after you are born. If you're pre-born you're fine, if you're preschool, you're fucked. At least until you reach military age. Then they think you are just what they are looking for. Carlin.
The Pentagon's budget is $2.3 billion per day.
This is what truly gets to me when conservatives talk about how much of their tax dollars is being recklessly handed to Ukraine by Biden. Like, we're spending pennies. The US is spending pocket change to militarily castrate the world's second biggest threat to international stability, and getting to make a playbook on how to do the same to the one even bigger threat to international stability should they decide to invade Taiwan. It's a great deal by any means, but hey, can't give Biden any credit at all. That would hurt Trump's feelings.
As an analogy, if you made $50K per year, you would make $90 in 15 hours, salary divided by number of hours in the year. So, giving Ukraine this money is like the DoD gave them a pretty good steak dinner with some wine.
I think even less because you would be comparing the military budget with one's total disposable income.
We sent him to Arby's for lunch, basically.
Well, if we take back the $2 trillion tax cuts to the rich, no problem. Sadly, it's now looking at closer to approximately $5.5 trillion. And all these fucking companies used it on stock buybacks during the good years only to lay off their employees in 2022 thirds.
Greater than and all these fucking companies used it on stock buybacks during the good years only to lay off their employees in 2022 thirds. And it's still record profits for these companies, but when non-stop growth is expected to appease shareholders, this is the shit we end up with.
Capitalism's fatal flaw. Seeking endless profit growth in a finite world with people's lives at stake.
For context, $1 billion is 0.00016 or so out of the $6 trillion handout to the wealthy that the GOP passed in 2017.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.